Here we appear out of nowhere. Hello everyone! Hey, Lexi, thank you for the congratulations. Yeah, I'm completely overwhelmed about what happened over the weekend. This was insane. Let me turn on the music for you. Okay, now you can hear me a little bit better, I hope. Is everything good from the technical part of you? Like, can you hear me? Is everything going well with the music? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Just let me know. So yes, sounds good and looks good. Perfect. Thank you so much, Chexi. So I changed some things, but before that, I would love to talk about some things that happened over the weekend. So in the last stream, it was a good sorry, I need to say good afternoon and guten Abend to everyone that is around. Hello, David. Hello, Stefan. I'm not sure which Stefan you are. If you are the Stefan that I know, maybe, then this would be quite funny. So yes, the last stream was insane. Like we had a look into this free VST plugin from Crowhill, the pocket strings, and afterwards, after the stream around 12 o'clock, I started editing the video and released it, and overnight it got blasted. It took off 5,000 views within a day, 10,000 views. This was completely new to me. I didn't expect this. But it's super funny because these streams are like the source of this content. So if you're in those streams, we're making the contents together on those streams. So that's quite funny because mostly there are only like 5 viewers around. And yeah, so I mean, so many things happened. There was also this one guy, he or she was watching my live stream and told me under the video, this is unwatchable. And I'm like, yeah, okay, but it wasn't for the VOD. I mean, I left it up because if somebody wants to watch it, feel free. But mainly those live streams are for the ones in the chat right now, and we can have a little talk. So yeah, Stefan, you don't think we have met in person? Okay, that's funny, because yesterday I've met a good friend of mine who studied composition, or is still studying music in Zurich, and he's also called Stefan. So yeah, I thought maybe this could be you, but anyway. So what is going on? Do we have any news from the people in chat? Do you have any cool VST plugins I should look into the next days? Is there anything on the horizon? I saw there's so just to make something clear before we go into the subject of this video, and maybe also for the people that would watch this afterwards, and there will be a timestamp below, so if you want to just watch the draw, just click on the draw down below. But this is live right now, so we will look into some things before we get started with the draw. Hello, Sudhanva, but nice to see you around. Okay, so something that I wanted to show you. No, not my screen. Okay, wait a second. I need to change some things before we get started. Maybe put this away in a folder. And here we go. Love your videos, so much to learn. That's so humble. Thank you so much. Hey, this is so cool. Having this kind of feedback inspires me so much. So many people coming and new to the channel, and also yes, Jaxi, the 5K run. This, I didn't expect it to happen this fast. I mean, I just started in December or something like this, so really cool. Tian, hey, good to see you back. So I was just gonna say, I didn't plan making a video about this, but I saw there was a release of a plugin that I actually know, and it's free. And this plugin is, wait a second, I have to check. Free for a limited time. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what this means, but let's hop right into it and see. Okay, here we go. So, okay, we have to accept cookies. Have you heard about Haze? The Haze plugin by Lunacy Audio. I didn't plan to make this stream about this plugin, but I really want to check it out. Because I own the Beam by Lunacy Audio, which is their big effects VST library. Like, not library, plugin, and it has super spacey effects and stuff. And this one just dropped a couple of days ago, I think 3 or 4 days ago, and it is free for a limited time. I'm not sure what this means, how long it will be free. But it looks stunning, and if it sounds as good as the big versions of their of Lunacy sound, then it's an amazing plugin that we definitely should check out. Yeah. Okay, that's just a little something that I found. Seems very textual, but I don't know. Yes, I've seen it, but never really understand it. Okay, I see. I mean, I could show you Beam, what Beam does. Let me pull up a instrument, maybe a piano. Turn down the music. So, for example, let's just play a little something with this. Everyone can hear this? Okay, so let's quickly record this. Okay, so what Beam does, I hope we can open it. It doesn't crash my PC because it's very intense. Okay, Beam, that's the paid version. Like that's a pay plugin. But listen to this. So this is the preset of Beam. So in this instance, it's just like a flanger effect, but we do have like presets, for example, from Venus Theory. It's a fellow YouTuber. Let's listen to this. This adds like fifth, or maybe this, a grain of truth. It's like for those types of soundscapes when you want to shape them. Let's try it again. But I have to be honest, I didn't really look into the plugin very deep, because I think it takes a lot of time to understand it. It has so many knobs and modulators and stuff. So what I think that, and I'm just saying like I think what this is, the haze, I think it's a more streamlined, easy version of the Beam. So yeah, you could give it a try. It's free. Haze by Lunacy Audio. Okay, whom do we have here? We have Game Boy. Hello, nice to see you back. But I have the feeling that this will fry my PC. Laughing my ass, yes, definitely. Beam kills my PC every now and then, so I like, not totally, but it's very heavy if you add more effects. Igor, hello, nice to see you back. Could I know your opinion on using IEMs? IEMs? In-ear monitors. Sudhanva, are you talking about in-ear monitor? Let's listen to some music. Yes, in-ear monitors. Of course, you can have my opinion. Maybe let's do it like this. So I have those over-ear monitors or over-ear headphones. These are the Sennheiser HD 650, and back when I studied film composition, I always used them because I was living in a flat and I had the Neumann KH80, but I just didn't want to, yeah, get on the nerves of my flatmates. So this is why I always used over ears. And now that I started streaming and making videos, I just... kind of a look thing. They are so big. I don't like the look of them. They really make me sound so small because I'm already that small. So I think it's way cooler just from a look side of view to use the in-ear monitors. Also, another thing, I can show you something. This is a very nice transition. Everybody, I have some news. I created a new channel today. A new YouTube channel called... Not Leo Brenner, no. This is my channel, of course. If you go to my channel, to my main channel, and there is the weitere links, like additional links, you find music log, sketches and releases. And this kind of is this is my new channel, like see it as some sort of a alternative channel that has all my music releases on it. So this dates back to 2016 when I started composing with my band, and I took some projects. I didn't take all of the projects, but I uploaded some of the projects over there. I wanted to separate my music stuff and the tutorials and all this kind of things. But if you're interested, you can go over there. And why am I talking about this? Your question about the in-ear monitors. Here's a rebuild of Interstellar. Like, I went in there and rebuilt the soundtrack. The track is called Day One by Hans Zimmer. And I rebuilt this track when I was living in Santa Monica for a couple of months. And the only thing that I had was these Sennheiser in-ear monitors. So actually, to listen to stuff and to analyze and also to create this, they were good enough. So I think, yeah, this says something. That being said, I didn't like the feeling of wearing them too long. So yeah, I kind of like, if I would have the choice, either having in-ear monitors or over ears, open back, I would always go for in-ear, for over ear, open back. That is my answer. Okay, let's see. Can't replace my Sony MDR. Sony MDR, what's that? Sony MDR 7506. Oh wow, cool, just sub. That's nice, thank you so much. I've seen them before. Yes. They are very popular. Also the DT770 are very popular. And that's also a small tip I can give you if you work on projects and stuff. Let me see. I'll be back in a second. Always try to get yourself different pairs of headphones. Like when you get a little bit more into the mixing and mastering stuff, it's always good to have different devices for double checking if the frequency ranges are okay. And I don't particularly like the DT770, but I know a lot of people have them and swear on them, so I got a pair of those. And also I got some iPhone plugs, used by the way. I buy a lot of stuff used. And also Sony, I have some Sony headphones, not these ones, but like the Bluetooth noise cancelling ones that everyone has, like 3000. These ones. It's just good to have different devices to double check your mixes and your productions. And also a small, like a JBL 1. So yeah, I cannot just use all the devices to listen to my mixes. I got many headphones before and still can't replace them. Still can't replace them. Okay, so which one are you using now, Game Boy? You also have Devalnor says I also switched from Sony MDR to Sennheiser after a few days, never back again. They sound amazing, right? The Sennheiser HD650 650. Yeah. Okay. Are there no plugins as well that simulates different areas like cars, for example? Actually, there is in my free plugin video, Leo Brenner, I looked into a plugin. Let me check. 15 free plugins. Oh no, we have to. Anyway, there's a plugin called the Car Test by Rocket Power Sound, and this one is free. And this, yeah, it's a fun little thing. It lets you test your track in a car. Yeah, it sounds okay. It's not the best thing, but it's cool. I also use speakers, which is a amp simulation. They also do have like different simulation of devices and phones and stuff. I use this every now and then. And I also used to use the Waves plugin. What is it called? It has like where you can place your mix into a room and then listen to it as if it would be played through a room, and you can choose the room. However, I uninstalled all Waves plugins. I don't want to have any more Wave plugin on my computer because it just... I like the plugins, don't get me wrong. I spend so much money on Wave plugins, especially their Abbey Road suite for mixing is one of the best mixing mastering suites I ever had. But my Cubase loading time was about 40 to 50 seconds because of Waves. When I uninstalled Waves, Cubase just loaded flawlessly, and I decided to get rid of it because it's just not worth the wait. Okay, what else do we have? I even buy 3 of them. 3? Sennheiser, okay, that's cool. Hey Domi, nice to see you back. Sound ID reference has an add-on for simulating binaural environments. Okay, is this free or how much is it? Sound ID reference. What else do we have? We have Igor says Acoustica audio, and then we have what can we do here? Okay, I have an idea. We will make a poll. Which simulation plugin for spaces is the best? Now let's add some. Has a room simulator from Audio Acoustics. Okay, Audio Acoustics. Bam bam bam. What else do we have? Acoustica audio. Ah, it's the same. Okay, Acoustica audio. We have Place It by Soundly. Okay. And then we have Domi's option, Sound ID reference. Let's start this poll. I'm just trying stuff, okay? This is not like a real poll that says anything. I'm just like trying this out for the future, so we can kind of like have fun in the chat and in the live stream. I'm using an old pair of AKG 240 over ears. I think, yeah, these ones, they are legendary. We also sell them in the shop where I work. By the way, there's somebody in chat who also works at the shop where I work. So I have like a work colleague that is watching right now, which is pretty cool. Guys, how long did we stream so far? I think 25 minutes. I think we should start with the draw. Now we have some people watching. Okay, here we go. So I've thought about this because I want to make this as transparent as possible. That there is no nothing, because these plugins do cost some money. I want to show you something. An idea I came up with is the following. The only one I know is the one from Acoustica Audio Center. Okay, we have Sound ID reference. This won the game. And here we are. Good. So, just to take you back what we are talking about, we will quickly watch the part of the video where I announce the giveaway. Okay, where are we? I have to put on my headphones now, so I can also listen to it. So here we go. This game. Hey, if you're still watching, first of all, thank you so much. Before we get to record some of these instruments, such as I can't hear it. Boy here, I'll now share how the giveaway. Can you hear it, guys? What is going on? Watch the. Nope, I cannot hear it. You could hear it. Okay. Good. So, okay, let's just listen to it then, and I don't care if I can hear it or not. I know my voice well enough. I don't have to listen to it all the time. This game. Hey, if you're still
So this is the part of the giveaway we are talking
about. Before we get to record some of these instruments, such as this big boy here, I'll now share how the giveaway works. Watch the video and leave your favorite combinations of the instruments and reverb covered in this video. Add hashtag Synchron Stage Reverb and hope for the best. That's hashtag Synchron Stage Reverb. Good luck and back to the video. Now let's set up. Okay. So you now we need some music again. Where's the music? Here we are with the music. Okay. This is clear. The rules were clear. You had to tell what you like the most, and you had to include the hashtag. So I'm not just picking by luck or just like going through and then picking, but I found a website. It's called the YouTube Random Comment Picker, and this is what it looks like. Paste. Now we have to copy our link, paste it in here, and now before we fetch, right, we have to say the keyword filter must be hashtag Synchron Stage Reverb. All right. So now we hit continue. I think it's not drawing yet. If it is our first draw, okay? Just to make that clear. If anything is happening now, this is our first draw. But I think it is not yet. Perfect. Okay. We have 64 comments now. Wait a second. Is there anybody that just commented? Yeah. Sudhanva Bhatt. I'm sorry. I know you're in chat right now, but the deadline for the giveaway was July 6th at 10. So I am super sad to do this, but I have to delete your comment. I usually don't do this, but it's just for the draw. I have to do it because the rules apply for everyone, and it's we have to stay fair, especially because it's about quite a lot, not a lot, but it's quite some money. It's 150 euro per plugin. So just so you know, let's go in there and delete the comment from Sutanva Bhat. Okay. You was just expressing your opinion. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Nevertheless, we will just do it again. Okay. I didn't see your chat message. I'm super sorry. So here we are. Here we are. We have the link again, and we try again. You know why I instantly knew it, because I counted the comments before. So I already counted the comments before I started this video, because I wanted to know if the this tool is actually picking up every comment, and it is, which is quite cool. So let's do this again. Keyword filter, hashtag Synchron stage reverb. Makes sense. Okay, thank you so much for your understanding. That's nice of you. Okay, now Synchron stage reverb loading. 63 comments. Here we are. So I also double checked this. 63 comments is the correct number. And just to have it completely transparent, all the things that are required, or like the rules, we will go over them real quick. The giveaway starts on 26th of June and ends on July 6th, which was last Sunday evening. To enter, leave a comment with your favorite instrument from the video and include the hashtag Synchron stage reverb. So both is required. If there's anyone drawn that just has one of the both two, then it's, of course, it's not counting. Winners will be drawn and announced July 8th between 9 and 11 p.m., which is right now. You must be at least 18 years old to enter. I think VSL can double check this. No family members allowed, which is clear. Winners will be selected independently and fairly, what we are doing right now. No purchase necessary, yes. Void where prohibited, of course. So if you're living in a country where it's prohibited to do these things, we cannot give away. And this is one of the more important things. I'm not the giveaway partner. The giveaway partner is VSL. So once I have drawn you, I will announce it also in the comment, and then you can send me an email, and then I will get back to you and tell you how we proceed from there, because you then need to sign up with VSL and also with what's it called, iLog. So you need to have an account at iLog as well, and both is free, so you don't have to pay anything, but you have to set up those two things before, and then we get you the reverb. Same thing over here. I'm not responsible for the technical issues and stuff, so once this is drawn and I passed the information, then everything is between you and VSL. Okay, everybody, are you ready? Is anyone still here, or am I just boring you with these technical details? I mean, I kind of have to do them, just to be transparent. Yes, Tian Landerers is still there. Okay. You're all here. Beautiful. Maybe we find a drum roll. Drum roll? Okay, where's our drum roll? Let's check a drum roll before we push the button. Family film drum roll? Is this fun? I didn't hear it. It's like... Okay, we will use this. So number one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, okay. Some music. No, without music. We need to have it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I make it even more suspense. Suspense music. We will find some suspense music. Yeah, like this. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Synchron stage reverb draw number 1. Make yourself ready, sit back, enjoy. You're about to win a $150 plugin by Vienna Symphonic Library. Here we go. Freiskin. Are you in chat? I assume not. Because we don't have 60 people. So we have the first winner, Freiskin. She says, legato cello, or she, or him, I don't know. They say legato cello was my favorite. So, legato cello, where did we have the legato cello? Oh, we have the thing over here. Congratulations. Are you in chat? No. Freiskin isn't here. Is he? Okay. Ah, you're here. Freiskin, Justin, Franks. No, that's something different, is it? Where's the cello? The cello was... I think it was this... Okay, never mind. Well, we will stay in the draw. Okay. Freiskin. I will write this down. Desktop winner of the reverb draw. Good. Number 2 is Mr. Bilowen. Mr. Bilowen. I don't think, I think from the picture it's a he. Isn't chat? No? Okay, but I will also write it down. Man, I would really love if somebody wins that isn't chat right now. That would be so cool. Also because I just know that you guys are watching. That would be amazing. But I don't have anything to say in this draw. It's just all the comments. And I click pick a winner. And that's it. So, how suspense do we make it? How suspense can we make it? Even more? By the way, we don't have these two in chat right now, do we? Mr. Bilowen and Freiskin. Extreme suspense for the next one. Yes, we need a build up for this. How could we make even more suspense? Maybe just sit and wait and see. Chexy, the first one was Freiskin and the second one was Mr. Bilowen. Those are the two winners so far. Hey, by the way, for anyone that is watching this in VOD, like video on demand, which means afterwards as a rewind, I'm sorry if this is totally boring for you. Just skip it. It's for the live people. A shark theme. Oh, a shark theme would be nice, yeah. I would love to play this. Oh, we still have the beam on, do we? Let's remove the beam and the speakers. We can't play more than this. I think it's copyright strike or something like this, maybe. Maybe play something you created. Oh. But until I find something that fits. Ooh. I will have a look, okay? Sud Hanva, but I will have a quick look. And if I find something really quick, we can have a listen to something I created. But if I don't, then we will just draw the last one. I composed something in Phrygian mode. Maybe let's try this. I don't know what's happening now, okay? No, this is a chase scene music. This is not fitting. Maybe Aeolian? Oh, this was a fun piece. This was like, we had to compose with 5 sounds. But it's also not suspense. Nope. I'm sorry. I don't think I have something, at least not something that I find that it's fitting. This is for Igor. Just for Igor. Are you ready for the last pick? Pick number 3 is incoming. We have yet one last drum roll. Maybe we find a more funny drum roll. No, this one. What is this? Okay, we just stick to the last drum roll. That was more fun. Okay, but it's way too quiet, is it? We need to bring it up in volume. Here we go. Pick number 3 is extended playlist. Congratulations, extended playlist. Also, not somebody from chat. I'm so sorry for you guys in chat right now. But also congratulations to those 3 winners. So let's play some music again. Here we are. So we have the 3 winners. Winner number 1 is... Winner number 1. We have Freyskin. Congratulations. Winner number 2. Mr. Billowin. And winner number 3 is extended playlist. Yeah, congratulations to the 3 of you. As said before, the YouTube comments sadly don't allow me to contact you. So you have to contact me. And because we cannot extend this for weeks and weeks to come, and then you come back and take your award, this is limited. So VSL usually makes it 3 days, but I extended it a little bit further and I said you have 5 days. So you must email me hello@leo-brennauer.com within 5 days. So this means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, I need your email. And a lot of reverberation in everyone's lives. Do you have enough reverb, Igor? So yeah, please hit me, send me a mail, hello@leo-brennauer.com. I'll also link it in the pinned comment. So down here. Okay, I cannot do it right now. I will do it after the stream ends. But yes, this is kind of that. Are there any more things which we want to talk about? Do you want to see some more things? Yeah, Tian, I was wondering the same, if they don't contact me within the 5 days. But I think the way VSL handles this is that then there's just no plugin giveaway. So I don't think they extend this, because it's kind of like, if the next one doesn't come back, then we have to do this again and again and again, you know? So because of that, I think it will just be like, if they don't claim it, they don't claim it, and then it's on them. But it's not, I don't think I can like give it away to someone else then, because I will have to do this whole thing again, and I don't want to repeat this every week from now on. But yeah, if 5 of them not come, give to people who active in the chat. Okay, let me think about this, okay? Game Boy? I think this is an okay... Is this a good idea? Because, like, imagine if, for example, Igor, who's always here, also you, I mean, you're also always here, but if there's something in your life happening right now and you cannot make it to a live stream, this would mean you kinda miss the draw just because you couldn't be here. And I don't know if this is super fair, but yeah. Guys, don't worry, if I say something wrong, my English isn't good. I get by with the audio as best as I can and use Google to chat. It's the way to stay on top of this world of composition. Hey, but that's so cool. I mean, Igor, I didn't know about this. I thought it's just fine, everything is perfect. So, yeah, cool. Good chat this time. Hey, by the way, something that I want to look into, maybe not today, maybe I'll do it off stream, but I got myself a new plugin. Finally. And it's also a reverb. So let's turn down this music and let's bring up what I treated myself with. And I would be interested in how you like this sound. So here we go. This is the piano sound. Let me just pull up the... What is wrong with my headphones today? Like... Oh. Maybe I should plug them in. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. My headphones are plugged in. Good. Here we are. So this is the one of my favorite pianos. One of my most favorite pianos is the Homestead piano by Fracture Sound. Hey, by the way, I don't know if you see this, but I got myself a new keyboard. So this one has 88 keys instead of 61. So I don't need to hit this button all the time, and I can just play like with a actual piano. That's amazing, is it? Oh, they didn't sample this. They stopped sampling. Hey, Fracture Sound, I want my money back. Why didn't you sample the B, what is it, 6 or something like this? Okay, so first of all, to the people that are around all the time, like, I don't know about Tommy, if Tommy is still here, but Game Boy and Igor and Tion, you guys, you know my keyboard that I had before, and it was always like very loud. So when I played, it was like clack, 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 right? Is this one better? So are you hearing the clack, clack, clack still, or is it did it improve from the last time that you have been around? The old one was 61 keys. Play 1 second. I think it's a little bit less noisy. Yeah, okay. Let's check it. Okay, whom do we have? We have nice, not much sound. Yes, perfect. Okay, most of the keys has that noise if you record. Okay. Oh, but wait a second. You didn't hear it on full volume. Now you hear it on full volume. Now it should be way better, right? Is it good? I think it is, right? I hope. This one only seems to make that mechanical sound when you quickly release a key. The other one kind of make sound when pressing and releasing. Yeah, that's right. The other one was like cluck, 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 and this one is only like cluck. A little bit of cluck here and then again. Hello, Earl Stringer, by the way. Welcome to the chat. Boogie woogie time. Okay, this wasn't boogie, right? Boogie, I think, is more like something like this. This thing, this was like jazz. Oh, this is so much fun having 88 keys. It feels much more like playing an actual piano. I missed it. So guys, what I wanted to show you is the new plugin that I got. And that's a treat. That's a treat. It's not free. It's the... Nope. But I just love the FabFilter. No, I'm just kidding. But it's from FabFilter. It is the FabFilter Reverb plugin. The Pro R2. So this is the piano sound without. Let's stay funky. Okay, Leon wants to be funky. I'm not too much of a funk guy. But now with the plugin. Wow, it sounds amazing, doesn't it? Hello, Cherry Sound Production composer Artem Vishnyakov. Right? It sounds stunning. Wow. So the thing that I want to do, I don't want to look too much into this right now, because some of the people that know me know that I was always using the Valhalla Vintage Verb. And now I got the fab filter just installed, and I want to make a video comparing the fab filter against the Valhalla Vintage Verb, because the Valhalla Vintage Verb is my top go-to reverb, and like everyone that doesn't own it, it's totally worth getting it because it's only like $50. So yeah, it's so much value for the money. However, I had some limitations, and especially when it comes to quick sound shaping, I have the feeling that FabFilter always is on the forefront of like especially of UI, like graphic interface wise, they are just so streamlined towards workflow, and this is something that I think I will like about this reverb. So I know I'm very, very late to the game of this reverb. It came out in 2023 December, but yeah, I finally got my hands on it, and I just want to play around with this one and yeah, make a little video. So this is what will happen in the next couple of days. Also a little sneak peek for some of you. You're never late. You're never late for a good sound. Yes, I hope so. And that's what I love. Like, if you don't get yourself all the things that you admire right now, just in the moment, but you sometimes just wait a little bit for them, then you have so much. Yes, you will have so much fun later. Also, there is a plugin suite by Output. They have these very cool looking plugins, which I would very much love to look into. And how would it look in Valhalla Vintage Verb? Igor, let's check this one out. Vintage Verb. So if I pull up Valhalla Vintage Verb, let's try this. But I can't spoil myself too much, okay? Because I want to do this for the video. Okay, Valhalla Vintage Verb has much more going on, so we need to dial it back. For a fair comparison, we need to put this on 2.5 seconds. This is what it sounds like in Vintage Verb. But I don't want to go forth and back now, because this is, I will save this for the video. So let's just leave it as it is right now. But I saw a chat message about who told me it was somebody was just writing. You have Supermassive is of course one of the Supermassive. For the price being free, I think this one is the one that comes the closest. Yeah, it has a little bit more wobbliness, but it's amazing. Valhalla Supermassive, free reverb. I also featured it in my video. Somebody was saying Black Hole, right? Black Hole is my go-to effect hall, reverb. I love Black Hole. It has the most beautiful high frequency of a reverb that I've ever heard. It's just so spacey and free. I'm so sorry, Stefan. It's paid and it's super expensive. However, I would get it in Black Friday. I think I paid much less than what it costs regularly, because the price for regular is just way too much for one plugin, I think. What? 39? It's 39? Really? Okay, let's check this out. Gameboy says 39. Last time I checked it was 100. Oh, it's 39 now. Huh? Ah. They have a discount right now. Okay, so you should definitely get it right now. Because usually, look at this. Usually it costs 250 euros. Wow. Oh no, this is the... I think this is the hardware. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. I think we just misconfused some things. Is it? I don't know. Okay, maybe back then when I was looking, I was also looking to the hardware. Which would be super funny. Okay, never mind. No, for this price. Oh, actually, I think I really was looking for the hardware. Okay, stupid me again. Yeah, guys, should we end stream here? Because I don't know. I was. Maybe some are playing with the reverb. By the way, let's also look into some other reverbs, because we are right now in the midst of it all. Let's look into the cinematic rooms. So this is the difference. It's an, I think, impulse response reverb. I'm not too sure. Also beautiful reverb, cinematic rooms. Then we have Seven Heaven. It's also impulse response from the Bricasti. I don't know which one exactly, but it's also nice sounding reverb. They all have a different purpose. So this one, for example, I use when I really need like a roomy sound. Okay, what do we have? I want to buy it. Seven Heaven, amazing reverb. Yes and no. Seven Heaven, I also thought I needed much more than I actually now needed. Because what you also can buy is the Valhalla Room, and I think it's less expensive, and you can get quite similar results in comparison to the Seven Heaven, and I'm not too sure. Maybe I shouldn't talk about the price because I already messed it up before, but I think Seventh Heaven is Okay, it's affordable. It's $70. That's okay for the reverb. Yeah. So you can decide between the Valhalla and the Seventh Heaven. I would say they're quite similar in terms of purpose that you need them for. Seventh Heaven reminded me Hardware M7. Is it the Bricasti that they sampled? That could be. Would Liquid Sonics be more designed for cinema? You could say so. Yes, Igor? Yeah. You could say so. I also would say that Liquid Sonics, especially Seventh Heaven, has more of a faster approach to a sound that you will probably like, whereas the Valhalla Room requires a bit more shaping it by yourself. Like, of course, you can use the presets. They're just a lot. So if you go through the presets, you will probably find something that fits. But I would say with the Valhalla Room, you need to have a little bit more understanding what a reverb does, whereas with the Seventh Heaven, I rarely use this thing down here, actually. But one of my most favorite reverbs is the I didn't install it yet? Oh no. I need to install it. Huh. I lost my Lexicon reverb. I have the Lexicon VST reverbs. I don't know where they went. Yeah, but honestly, ever since I found Valhalla Vintage Verb, I'm using Valhalla Vintage Verb so much. So it's like it became a go-to reverb. And this is also why I'm really looking forward to trying out the Pro R3, because I think it will have a feature that could make the difference and actually, yeah, make this my new go-to reverb. It would be a really nice video idea to make a comparison between a couple of reverbs. Hey, just when we were talking about this, I totally agree with you. I will definitely write it into my content planner right as we are speaking. So we will make a three versus $400 reverb comparison video. I think that's a cool idea. Thank you so much for your help. Do you have Magic 7 there? Igor, what do you mean Magic 7 reverb? Magic 7 reverb? No. Aha. Wow, this looks nice. Okay, I will write this down. Thank you. Igor is our free VST guy. Igor, you will one day. One day. Let's see. Guys, you know what? Let's listen to some music while we chat. So, I'll show you something. I'll show you one more thing. And I think... Okay. People. I am planning to do this video. I get so many requests about FL Studio. I don't know if any one of you in chat right now is using FL Studio. But what are you guys using? Are you using Cubase or anything else? So this will be really interesting. What kind of VSTs are you using? Lexi, Cubase, Russell, Reaper. Okay, we have the Reaper fraction over there. I see. So maybe we should also do a Reaper video. I using Reason Studio, Cubase, Logic Pro, XP Trick. You're using every DAW that's out there. Yes, there are a lot of Reaper people. Is it true that with Reaper you can, like, there are layouts where you can simulate other DAWs? So for example, you can like have Reaper but let it look like Cubase? Something like this? Yeah? And it's free, or what is the reason? Why are you guys using Reaper instead of Cubase? Or yeah, I know a lot of people are using Studio One and stuff. By the way, this is the chat. So maybe if other people also want to read the chat. But I think you can also relive the chat. So the reasons, I was asking for the reasons why you prefer Reaper over other DAWs. Okay, Russell says it's free-ish and simple enough, very modular. As you said, it can look like anything. Okay, fair enough. I mean, the free part of it. You can map everything in Reaper, script it as you like. Game Boy could simply write everyone. Tian says it's free, kinda WinRAR. It's technically paid, but you can use it for free for an unlimited amount of time after the 60 days of trial. I haven't run into a reason to change it yet. You should do a video testing out all the free DAWs. In example, MusiScore. Huh. Do I want this? A MusiScore. This sounds like MuseScore. For me, Reaper is the free option without needing a crack, and once you get used to it, it's very powerful. Okay, it's just like, for me, it was visually not as pleasing, I think, and the fact that you could, by the way, hi Aruna, nice to see you, and the fact that you kind of had to do so much stuff to kind of learn the DAW would make it, yeah, a little bit difficult to come into it, I guess, right? Because if I would download it right now, I think I would need some time to get used to it. Maybe then, by the time I'm very much into the DAW, I think it can be very, very, yeah, fast forward and everything. Yeah, I actually tried, I've been working on FL Studio in 2010 or something like this. I'm not sure. Like when I started, the first DAW was FL Studio, but it has nothing to do with what it is right now. Then I switched to Pro Tools. I used Pro Tools for some years. I also assisted someone that had a studio, and I always I did like the editing of the recordings. So I was editing audio files all the time in Pro Tools. It's just like, it was kind of my work. And then I switched to Studio One. Then I switched to Cubase. Then I got myself a Apple. I got Logic. I used Logic. And then I just figured that the fastest was with Cubase. Because Cubase, I think, is kind of like Reaper in that regard, that you can do a lot of modular stuff and, yeah, kind of like programming. Because you have this logical editor. Project Logical Editor. Here is it. And you can build like presets and do all sorts of stuff. And this actually kind of comes from Hans Zimmer's studio, because Hans Zimmer is working with Cubase. I've heard that they are very close. Oh, where's my chat? Guys, where are you? I lost you. Oh no. Here's chat. Whew. I know that the studio of Hans Zimmer works very close to with Steinberg, the guys that invented Cubase. So there are a lot of functions and individual things you can do with Cubase that some of the other DAWs just cannot fulfill, kind of. And also it's like advancing in this direction. You see it very much, but like with every update, there's always like a little feature coming that suits film composers very well. So this is like why I love Cubase that much. And the logical editor for me is just I built so much stuff with this that I then later put on my Stream Deck. I don't know if you can see here. I have so many like shortcuts and stuff that just does like arrays of macros and shortcuts and logical editor scripts that I would otherwise have to, always very demandingly put together with mouse and keyboard. So this is kind of like, for me, the reason why I use Cubase. Just wanted to share that. What do we have? I use ChatGPT to ask questions, so it's become very easy to learn. I think it would have been so much harder to learn 3 years ago. Boy, I do agree. I am guilty, but I got myself ChatGPT the Plus version because I want to learn further video editing with DaVinci Resolve. And it's so convenient because you can just like screenshot stuff of your program and say like, how can I come from here to there? And then you upload the screenshot and it just explains how you can do the things. For me, this was just supercharging my workflow when it comes to learning a new software. Okay, Ego, but what I see out there, videos with Cubase, for example, Reaper seems to be less optimized for composition and more for recording. That's also true. Back when I was doing some small movies, not movies, like short films, in Luzern with the animation classes over there, they always had like a Reaper because of this exact reason. So they like put together recordings and stuff, and it was very individualized, but it also looked overwhelming to me, to be honest. Game Boy FL Studio 2. Okay, FL Studio 2. I didn't know that this is out. Okay, what else we have? Best DAW ever created is Dance. What is Game Boy talking about? Best DAW ever is the music editor on Mario Paint. You can say I don't know what it's called, but I want to do this, and it will tell you. Huge. That's good to know. Yeah, exactly. Like before that, you had to Google, and you did never know where to look for stuff, right? It was just like that. Yeah. Okay, so I see there is no one using FL Studio in chat right now, but still I thought this was kind of a cool idea, but maybe we should also do one about Reaper. I will rethink this whole thing. Okay, so I've shown you one video idea, second video idea. Now here's a third video idea. This one. You're looking at a video idea that will be my biggest project, VST 3 project that I have done until now, I think. And the cool thing is, I'll not tell you. Okay, I'll reveal it. I'll reveal what it is. Guys. So I have got so many comments on my YouTube video about 35 free plugins. It's like now on almost 70,000 views and hundreds of comments, and some of them being quite negative because I used some free contact instruments, and I can understand that it can be off-putting because it's contact instruments are, if you are very precise, not free if you need the full player for them. However, what I was saying before is that these instruments still work in the player, in the free player. So for example, the Midnight Upright by Nami Audio, you see if I draw it in here, it's not working, but if I reload it, it's also not working. Okay, but if you open up a new instance, and if we reload it, it's working again. And maybe some people are not using like shortcuts like I do, but like just duplicating it and reloading it takes me like 2 seconds. And then I could just use the MIDI that I had before on this. I delete this and I can use it for another 15 minutes. What I would do when I'm done with those, in those 50 minutes that I usually take to sketch an idea, is just either hit freeze the channel, or I will mark this and hit render in place. So now I have an audio file from this free VST instrument, and this for me wasn't a problem. But for a lot of people on my comments of the 35 free plugin videos, it was a problem. So I figured to make this project, the huge free VST project, which will be, and now we need Igor and all the guys and all the people in chat and everywhere to... Okay, wait a second. Damn, you just saved me. I didn't know about that. Tian, you didn't know. Really? You didn't know that you can render in place and like just duplicate and reload the instrument? Like bam? 1 second? I think it didn't even take me 1 second, did it? Like, okay, let's try it again. Count. Ready? Duplicate. Open plugin. Reload plugin. Did you count? I don't know. Maybe we also have to include this step and this step. This would be fair. Okay. Somebody's counting. Let's start it. Okay. Duplicate. Open. Reload. Bring this on over there and delete. Maybe 4 seconds? Something like this? Yeah. So the issue with this, of course, there is a little issue. If you have already changed stuff in here, for example, the sound, you have to be careful because you would lost the settings that you had on your instance that you used before. I'm not sure if you can copy them, but what I would just do is like, in that instance, I would just render it in place and then use it. And then if you need to change it and just start from scratch, most of these free VST instruments, they don't have a lot of options that you can dial in. So the 15 minutes this free demo version gives you should be enough, I think. Igor, 2.4 seconds. Yeah. Thank you. Really, I didn't even bother to download paid libraries since I thought they would be near unusable. Ah, yeah, okay, paid, yes, but no, the paid contact instruments, like, they always write require full version of contact, but it's not true. You can just use it like this. Okay, that being said, guys, and now we come back to this free project. Huge free VST project. This is going to be a community-based project where I want to collect as many free VST plugins as possible from you guys who won the giveaway. I will put it into the chat right now. These are the winners from the giveaway. So this project will be a community project where everyone, I will post a video on YouTube, And everyone that knows any VST plugin will post a VST plugin in the comments, and I will go through all the plugins and select the ones that I like the most. And this time I will only select the ones that don't require contact or the thing that I just showed you. So only like plugins that are in a way completely free. So this is going to be my huge free VST project. So when this comes out, Igor, I want you to be around and drop all your all the stuff that you have. And yeah, everyone else that is coming around, I want you guys to comment on this video, because already last time it was huge and I got so many recommendations, amazing recommendations. And yeah, I just want to have these, I just want to have super cool libraries. And also I don't want to have like just hundreds of libraries that sound like, yeah, sorry shit. Because some are free and you know why they are free. But I want to curate them and pick the ones that I like the most. I mean, in the end, it's my channel, so I will tell you my opinion about these libraries, and I will pick the ones that I like the most. But I think because I already own other sample libraries that cost a lot of money, I would say, and I saved this money for the libraries all the years. I can kind of compare it to them and can say like, wow, for not paying at all, it's perfect or not. So this is kind of the idea that I had with this project community. Yes. What else do we have in the chat right now? Effect or instrument? Game Boy. We will do instruments. I think we will do instruments only because there seems to be not too much interest in effects from what I see. Because like, and also I have to admit I'm a composer that mainly focuses on using instruments. And of course I shape the instruments with tools that I use, but also when I'm doing reviews of plugins that are like very technical, like I don't want to say fuck it up, but you know, like I just do what sounds good. And I can show these things, but no, I'm not an expert in this regard. But I love VST instruments. I love using them and checking them out. So we will focus on, yeah, VST instruments. Yes. Okay. Very cool idea. Yes, Runa. Thank you. That's cool. Now we have gone through this. What else? Oh, I have one more thing that I can show you. I can show you one more thing. I asked ChatGPT to create a thumbnail. Of course, I will not release it like it is. But I will show you another video idea that I had. And I think this is going to be quite funny. Okay, where are we? Here we go. This video idea. It's not done yet. And this is not my face, so this will be exchanged, of course. But this is a video format I want to try. Because I figured I also want to not only showcase VST instruments and stuff like this, but also want to show how you can use the instruments and actually do stuff with them. And what this is going to be is a series with in cooperation with a friend of mine that is based in Zurich. He is a journalist, and he will give me he will like kind of give me orders where he needs music in 30 minutes. And he's like, if you do it in 30 minutes, I will pay you X amount. And yeah, this is kind of the idea behind this series. So I have to kind of, I will have to compose under stress. And I think this is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm also super nervous about this because 30 minutes is just so little time. And I don't think I will do this live, like on the live stream, because with the chat going on and everything, this would stress me even more, I assume. So I would just have a timer standing on my desk or on my desktop, and then record it as it is. If it's going good, I think we can also maybe one time do a live stream edition of the series. But I want to also use the series as like as a kind of an output for different VST instruments. For example, I want to not use every VST instrument in this challenge, but only South American instruments, for example. And just recently, Strats of Audio released a South American VST library. So what I'm going to do is that I will only use the Strats library for this one. So this is kind of like, yeah, this is the idea of this video format. So yeah, there's a lot going on, a lot of work, and also a super big project that I will have a meeting about tomorrow. I'm so nervous because I'm about to pitch an idea to a sample developer, which you guys will hear from. Once I know a little bit more about it, I will definitely let you know. I don't know about how hard it is, but maybe you could do a series where you can perhaps get jobs as undercover. I've seen people do it with video editing, but obviously that's very different and easier. Yes, Jaxi, I see where you're going, but in our niche, this is super hard. Because, like, first of all, getting a job as a film composer, when you apply for something, there's so much, like, competition going on. So if you apply, they usually want to see your rooster. So this is, like, I think the biggest hurdle. And if you want to make it undercover, it's, yeah, you kind of would have to build up a complete undercover, personality, which would take a lot of work and years. And because also there's, sadly enough, there's AI on the rise. So for this, like, fast and easy kind of undercover things, it's really hard. I do see the idea, and I think like 3 or 4 years back would have been a little bit easier, but right now I'm not too sure about it. But I will definitely keep it in mind. Most definitely. What else do we have? Awesome video ideas. Really looking forward to all of them. Thank you so much, Dian. That's nice. Hey, but also, if you have any ideas, just like Jaxi right now, perfect. Just blubbering out. It's so cool. Also with the Reaper stuff, I'm starting to think about this right now. Speaking of which, there's a series of original percussionists here from the Amazon. Igor, do you know what I bought several years ago? I will show you. We have to find it. It's super hard, but it's called... Is it this one? Is this the one that you were talking about? Here we go. That's the one. Yes. I love this one. I scored a mini documentary. No, what was it? Okay. Let me think. What was it? It was... I have it. I can show you. I can show you where I use this this library. Let me see. I think. So with a lot of these projects, I'm not the rights holder, so I kind of cannot release them. But because they're already so far ago, I can show them on stream real quick. Like just for an example. So this was a super fun project. Extremely talented musicians, animators from Luzern in Switzerland, and they did like they did an animation for a church, and it's a story about a bread and what was it again? Yeah, and this little bird trying to get this bread, and I had to score this thing, which was like for, I think it was a festival which was playing 4 weeks in Luzern. So it was super cool to do this project, and they wanted to have like special sounding instruments. So what we did was, or what I did, I got myself this AMA library with these special sounding drums and all sorts of stuff, and scored this little thing. Maybe we can listen to it. I will quickly check if the sound is good. Yeah, it's like a lovely child. Here you can hear the sounds from AMA over here. Yeah, and so on and so on. But you kind of you get the point. Like these little flute stuff and percussive elements and all this. And it's obviously it's a child story, so it's kind of like played with these instruments in a very childish way. But yeah, I very much like this project, and especially this one. But where did we come from there before? We were talking about, there's a series, I think that would be done. I was thinking maybe about the community challenge. Like, you give us a theme, a sample, or a scene that we have to work with. There's not need for a prize or even a winner, but I think it would be fun. I love this. This is a beautiful idea, Tian. I will write this down. So we have like a community challenge. Community film scoring challenge. I mean, I have to pick someone. Maybe I have to pick someone. Maybe I have to pick the one that I like the most. Or we draw someone. Because then there's no like competition. But there's like a reason to submit. So we will kind of like, we will listen to all the songs. I will kind of give my opinion. We will talk about them a little bit. And then we will... Yeah. And we could do a draw. Maybe with... I have to ask around who would be up for this. Maybe Spitfire. Maybe they throw in something. Maybe maybe VSL, if they're interested in that stuff. Yeah, these are like my things Sorry, I'm late. What's the challenge? Trey, there's no challenge, but we were just throwing around ideas for videos, and I get some amazing ideas from the community right now. For example, before we had an idea to make a reverb comparison. Now we had the idea of a community film scoring challenge, or maybe just a scoring challenge. I don't really need something to picture, to be honest. Just something that inspires you, and maybe I pick a subject so we can kind of narrow it a little bit. Smashed Industry asks, Leo, do you think music is a career anyone can pick at any age? Especially with AI eating into the industry every day. That's a big one. That's a really big question. First of all, if you are asking this, what music career are you talking about? Because, like, let's be honest, from the people that studied with me, for example, like composition, but also instrumental, all the people are doing very different things now. So I would say, like, there's no one thing that you will do when you go into music as a professional. So maybe you can clarify, or maybe you can make this a little bit specify your question a little bit more. My personal preference is scoring movies and video games, not quite writing pop songs or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, making it into the industry, I think, can be hard, just to be honest. But I also know that there are a lot of, like, competitions and stuff, and I think like competition in that regard, that you can get attention from bigger names. Because if you want to work as a professional composer for stuff like movies or video games, the most chosen way, and what most of the people are doing that I know, for example, I have a good friend, she's working for Chunky XL, is stuff like this. Working for a different composer for a very long time. And I have friends that work for, or maybe friends would be a little bit too much, but I know people that want to make a living from scoring, and they work for Hans Zimmer or Benjamin Wallfisch or for Henry Jackman, for those composers. And this is the way to go. So this is like, if you want to make it into film scoring, especially for the bigger types of movies, this is the way to go. I also have friends, and now we come to a more like, the thing that I was talking about before. I have a friend, I just met him yesterday actually, and we were talking about how our careers after studying film composition took very different ways. He's doing audiobooks now. He's doing kit audiobooks, and he's super happy with what he is doing. And I think before he also wanted to become a film composer, but this shaped him, and now he understands, like, this audio world with the different approaches with story writing and everything. It just fits him very well. And then I also have a different friend. She's now trying to go in the little bit more indie niche type of composition industry in Switzerland. So I think if you want to go in this direction, there's also like independent movies and stuff, and especially those type of projects where there is like a independent small group of people, they don't want to use AI in the most cases. Whereas one big business aspect that I think is going away a little bit and will be much harder in the future is if you want to write for libraries. Like, you know, before we had the chance to write for a library for Universal or Warner or whoever was publishing this, and a television station could then use the music from this library. And I think these sorts of jobs, they will gradually, at least on the 80% bottom... Oh no, this is my outro song. We don't want to have the outro yet. At least on the 80% of the bottom, I think they will kind of vanish at some point. And I think the 20% top will always stay in any regard. This is like Bleeding Fingers and all these big companies. I don't think that they will be gone. By the way, do you actually hear the music? I just see that it's very, very quiet. I do appreciate the deep dive into my vague question, by the way, so thank you. You hear it! Perfect, we have a salsa going on right now. Dance a little bit. That is a very interesting journey he's got. Didn't expect this twist of moving into children audiobooks, but sounds fun. Yeah, I mean, if you're open to all sorts of stuff, there can be a career for anyone. And of course it needs a lot of time, and being patient, if you want to go in this direction, also being open to criticism, very much. This was also, for me, one of the reasons why I was drifting away a little bit. Not that I don't like criticism in that regard, but I just saw that I have to reshape myself so much for a lot of movies that it didn't feel right to me anymore. It didn't feel authentic. I much rather worked on the stuff like I wanted to. And this is also why I had some projects where this was just beautiful fine and I could do whatever, and we had a lot of fun creating. For example, the one where I recorded an orchestra in Budapest. This was one of my most favorite projects that I've ever done. But there were also projects where I have to admit there was maybe 5% Leo in the end. And these were the ones where I was really rethinking my journey and why I signed up for this whole thing. Because, yeah, making money with it in the beginning is hard, and at least it should be something that you like while you do it. Yeah. But it's weird times, just as Runa says, it's weird times for sure. I had my first gig this week where a client specifically asked for AI sound and using only AI as references. Yeah, see where we are going? Hey, but congratulations for your first gig, that's amazing. I mean, look, we have somebody, we have a example for there's still stuff happening out there. Okay, artificial intelligence movie, he got emotions. I come from 3D modeling and rendering. I've been doing it for more than 15 years. Oh wow. Oh. So this is like also in the industry? Just to understand it? Is it like... No way. Wait a second. Freyskin. Freyskin? I cannot believe that you are around. Did you see what happened earlier in the stream, Freyskin? I'm waiting for your reply. Do you know? No, you don't? Yeah, you won, Freyskin. Actually, these are the 3 winners. Hey, that's super cool. So nice to see you around. You won a plugin. That's super cool. Hey, I'm so glad that at least somebody is showing up from the winners. Yeah, I was explaining before, Freyskin. Please drop me a line. that's my email address. So we need to arrange some more things before we can get you the plugin. Just drop me a line and then we will get things rolling. If you're German, please German, because I am German and Vienna Symphonic Library also is German, which is even better. Okay. Igor, here in Brazil these days there was literally contest and it had to be cancelled because one of the submitted works was done 100% by AI. What? Okay. This is insane. Yeah. I just hope we get badges. We get like I would love to have a human badge and a AI badge on almost everything that is out there. So you can at first glance differentiate, like, this is human, this is AI, nothing else. Yeah. Yeah, Freyskin, just out of curiosity, what are you going to use the reverb for? Because it's an amazing reverb. I mean, I will definitely be using it in my own projects when I'm like having to play something in a room. So especially for the stuff that I'm recording in this room and I need more depth, I will use the certified human. That's it. So when I will use the reverb, I will always put it on top of my recorded sounds. You are reverberating. I don't really have many reverb plugins, and now you got one of the best ones. Gulf Coast, Florida, man. Yeah, we have already drawn Gulf Coast. I'm sorry, there is no more chance to win. Maybe I will do another giveaway soon. We will see. But these are the winners. I don't know why my computer is always listing them next to each other. These are the winners. And one winner is even in chat right now, which is amazing. Shard, and the things I wanted on my prime list aren't on sale. I'm sorry. I got some things. I got a bicycle holder, for example. Finally. And also some lights for the studio. Which I'm very looking forward to, because it's sometimes a little bit dark in the corners. So yeah. What else do we have? A bit of a random question, but when would you recommend to start buying VSTs and plugins? I'm guessing when they are starting to limit you, but in sound, in quality, or features. This might be a hard take, but for me, it was in a lot of instances, like, first when I wasn't inspired anymore by anything, when I was just opening my my DAW and everything was just like the same and I needed just some more inspiration, I bought something. But also in many instances when I had paid gigs as a composer, I knew, hey, I will make that much money with this short movie or with this trailer or with this and that. And I knew, hey, now I can afford one VST plugin for this project. So I got myself one VST plugin for one project, and this kind of was the way. For example, my Moog Grandmother, I got it for a project where they wanted to have a very synth-heavy score. So I got the Moog Grandmother. Yeah, this was kind of my approach, but I just assume when you reach the limit, yes, of course, and or if you're not inspired anymore, and there's no more free VST stuff out there, and you can afford it, of course. Like, this all comes together. Like when I studied, I was also working and financed my study myself. So I had to work and study at the same time and to earn my money. So I couldn't afford too much plugins. But before my studies and after my studies, it changed a little bit. So this kind of like is my approach. I hope this helps. How do I see the list? I bought the micro machine. Be here tomorrow. I think I need to get YouTube to see the list. I don't understand what you're saying, Golf Coast. Yes, I'm thinking of getting a BBC Symphony Core or something like that. A package deal where it's not just focused on one family or instrument. Huh. I don't want to bring you away of BBC Symphony Core, but if I would start today, I think I would get the Synchron Prime Edition instead. And I can tell you why. It's the surface. It's just the flow surface is so much faster and so much more streamlined than the BBC Symphony Orchestra for me, and also the sound is super nice. So yeah, maybe have a look into this. I don't have a comparison yet for full libraries, but this is also very on top of my list. Like I will compare different full orchestral libraries against each other in different price ranges, starting from the free orchestra by Berlin up to the maybe I will also feature some of the more expensive ones from Spitfire. But this one, I posted a short on Instagram a couple of days ago where I rescored the Double Moon, something like this, from John Williams. I did it from my head, like from ear by ear, without listening, just playing around, and it took me 30 minutes to rescore the first part of the score. Not in a John Williams way, but in a like imagination of how this could sound, and it sounded incredibly good. And I was starting from a empty DAW template, so it was just like pressing, duplicating a track, opening up, selecting the horns, playing the horns. I cannot play it right now, okay? But you see, maybe have a look if you're deciding to maybe check out VSL's Prime Edition. Also, I'm planning to do something very big, but as said before, I cannot say anything about this yet. Maybe this would also be something for you once I'm ready to talk about it. I rewound and now it makes sense. I thought the winners list you recommend was a failed link. Lol. No. Okay, sorry. These are the winners. The winners are... Here we go. The UX seems nicer. What do you mean? Do you mean the BBC SO sounds looks nicer? Oh, where is it? BBC SO. I have to relocate the samples. I cannot use it right now. Yeah. Yeah, the BBC SO. I had my issues with it. Other than the Abbey Road Orchestra, which I think is a beautiful sounding orchestra. Did a video on the percussion series. I will go much more into detail also into the Abbey Road one. Check it out one day. Yeah, classic Hubert Choi. The other one, okay, the other one looks nice. Yeah, The flow one, this is beautiful. This is just like you select the section that you want. For example, first violins. Click on the first violins. And you have the violins. That's just stunning. And also I can show you the sound real quick of this guy. The Prime Edition by Vienna Symphonic. Where are we? Here we go. I need a expression controller. I got rid of my old one, the platform M by Icon, and now I need a small thing to, because I only have the modulation wheel on my keyboard right now, so it's like super hard. Let's make it a little bit louder. I think this is not loud enough yet. That sounds nice, doesn't it? And also like staccato. It sounds very like woody. There's a lot of yeah, it's just super natural, I think. Let's check out the cello. Okay, we need to make it a little bit louder even. I'm not hearing anything right now. Where are we here? Ah, here we go. And what I like about this, when you sketch something and you press the key harder, it activates the marcato. So the first note is a marcato overlay, kind of, or it's recorded actually, I think, because VSL always records their samples. Oh, this sounds so beautiful. Pizzicato. And again, this is like recorded in the Vienna Synchron stage. So you can just hear the reverb sound so beautiful. What should I try? Can you try out the trumpets? I feel like... Okay, let's check out the trumpets. Brass, trumpets, 4-player trumpets. Okay, up here. Yeah, you have to get used to the first note. You have to like... because... See, when I press it soft? When I press it harder? I get more attack. very loud, but I also think you have to kind of get used to playing with it, and especially because I have only this little mod wheel right now, I don't think I can make the instrument, make the best out of the instrument yet. So yeah, kind of like, oh wow, sorry. And now the horns, 6 players. Bye bye, Tion. Take care. Have a good evening. See you around. Yes. Now we get dirty. Oh, sorry. And it's just, I'm so in love with this instrument because it just comes with everything from percussion. As like, there was nothing missing when I played it. Yeah, but as said before, I will go much more into detail into this instrument in a project that is probably happening. Maybe happening. We will see. We will see about this. Leo, what you're showing could be an equivalent to the BBC core that someone mentioned before. Yes, and I do have the BBC Professional and the core version. And I have to admit, this... I don't want to say it, but I just think it's better. I just think... Yeah. But I will explain it in different videos. Why? Because this, I think I have to cover this. I have to give this a little bit more nuances and tell you about when to use what and which library I would recommend for what kind of style also, because there are different styles and yeah, also different price tags, I assume. So we will go into more detail about a what will I call it? What do you guys think is interesting? Comparing free sound libraries? Okay, let's listen to some music when we talk. So the question is, I think this is the last topic, by the way. So the question is, which libraries should I feature on my you know what? We will do something together. Igor, Smash Industries and Jaxi, will you be around for a little while? Because if so, then we can do something together. You just tell me. Yes, for sure. Okay, perfect. Good. So the thing is, I want to do a video that is called free versus, and then I want to have a number that is stupidly high, and then full orchestral library. Okay? Or VST library or something like this. So we kind of like, I kind of want to make a video that compares different libraries. Full orchestral VST libraries. I will show you the ones that I already got, and you can also give me your feedback which ones you would be interested in. And if you have recommendations, the ones I was in contact with the guys from these ones, the Orchestra Essentials. It's by, I think, Sonoscore. Yeah, Sonoscore. So we have this one, Sonoscore. Free. No, not free orchestra. Orchestra Essential. I think it's around $100. Now, first question to you: do we want to feature the free orchestra by Berlin, or do we want to feature the BBC Symphony Orchestra Discover? You can tell me. Which one would you prefer in this video? Because I only want to feature one. Grayskin, Berlin? Berlin? Okay. We have two votes for Berlin. Smash Industries, I did a video comparing Berlin Orchestra. No, this is my outro song. No, not yet. I did a comparison. BBC Symphony Orchestra Discover against Free Orchestra from Berlin. Orchestral tools. So, okay. Let's make the Free Orchestra. Berlin Free Orchestra. Berlin Free Orchestra. So, got my homework for tomorrow. Thanks. You're welcome. Also, Nucleus, the orchestral core. Nucleus, the orchestral core. It costs 440. So we have this Nucleus orchestral core, 440. Then we will include the Vienna Prime Edition. Synchron Prime Edition for $600, and then the BBC Symphony Orchestra. Am I right in saying that Nucleus is more for the cinematic projects? Hey, honestly, I didn't check it out yet. I reached out to some of the sample developers saying that I plan to do this video, and they provided me with the library, so I installed it, but I have to admit I didn't check it yet. But it could very well be. If it's like Araya, I checked out Araya, the string library by the developer. Do you think people will be interested to see a subscription model compared as well? I'm currently using East-West for something like $10 a month. Not sure how creators feel. Oh! Smashed Industries, that's a good point, yeah. I think that's a very valid point. Okay, we will include something different. Maybe we will also include East-West Composer Cloud. But I think it's worth mentioning Museo. They have a subscription which is also $10 a month. Yeah, you like Museo, Igor. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, before Museo released Museo, I used to buy so many Cinesamples VSTs, and I have the range of Cineperk, I think the Cine Woodwinds. I have the Cine Brass, the 12 horns. I used them a lot I mean, they sound so epic, and with Museo you just get the same sounds. I compared them. It's the same. Could be a little bit... I paid so much. Igor, I like it, but I don't have it yet. Igor, we will start a crowdfunding for you. Museo for Igor. Okay, Museo, $10 a month. And then we also have Smashed Industries suggesting East-West Composer Cloud. Yeah. What's it currently? East-West Composer Cloud. How much is it? It's $20 a month if you pay it monthly. East-West Composer Cloud. Okay, $20 a month. Now we have the Prime Edition, okay. Maybe now we need, the next one would be the no, not Abbey Road. The BBC Symphony Orchestra. Where is it? BBC is BBC Symphony Orchestra Professional, which is currently on sale. BBC Symphony Orchestra Pro. Let's just put it on $1,000. And now we need one more high end, like a super expensive one. What's one of the most expensive VST full orchestra libraries out there? Is it Spitfire? Do they still have their... Jaxi says... Yeah, Project Sam is amazing. I checked it out in my video. For less classical type of orchestration, because it's pre-configured. You're right, yeah. Here we have it. Spitfire Gold. Oh no, but there's a lot of other stuff in there. No, we don't need this. You guys can see what I'm doing right now, right? Let's do it over here. So Spitfire has... Don't they have like the Spitfire Symphony Orchestra? This used to be their most expensive one. Really? 569 for all? Huh. That's not a lot. I remembered here the Hans Zimmer Orchestra that has... This is insane. When the Hans Zimmer is a string library. I included it in the video where I compare the strings, and it's just such a huge sound, like, but very special, and also a lot of very special articulations. Superb sound, really good. Price high to low. Okay, Oh, really? So symphony orchestra is actually their most expensive one right now. That's interesting. How about orchestral tools? Do they have? I assume they have more expensive ones. But they never get back to me. I write them. They're not interested. They don't want. Ah, here we have it. Like Berlin Orchestra Max, the most detailed and comprehensive sampled orchestra available. Pah. Okay. Yeah, I almost assume in terms of sound quality you don't get much more if you pay much more. Like, I think there's just a natural cap at some point, and you just get more articulations and more microphone positions, but I wouldn't say a library that costs 1,000 or 2,000 euro is way better than something that is 300, 500 euro. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. My voice is starting to crack. Streamed more than 2 hours. People, I think. We are about to end the stream. Was a lot of fun today. Again, oh, that's funny. We have this song right now. We looked into some of the ideas that I have about new videos. I got some inspiration for new videos, which is amazing. We draw the winners. As said before, if somebody's watching this as a video on demand, I'm really sorry if you didn't like it, but it's mainly not for you, but it's for the people that are in chat right now. We are having a blast, and yeah, it's super cool that you guys show up, and I like it. It was my first time here, but had a great time. Thank you for answering my question. You're welcome. Thank you so much. And yeah, I don't know about the videos that I'm about to do, if I will do it on stream or off stream. Yeah, we will see. But you will get notified. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. Not that I want to bore, like, do whatever you want, but if you hit the bell, then you get notified when I go live. That's the only important point about the notification bell in that regard. Other than that, people, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, maybe some other day. But as he would say, I'll be back. Bye bye.